around. Pop, 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 pop. You can hear it sometimes. And what you work on is not only trying to get it to coast further, but get rid of some of that turbulence that goes on around the car.
Ryan Newman now driving for Stewart-Haas Racing. Last year, his final year with Roger Penske. He and teammate Kurt Busch in the number 2 drafted to a 1-2 finish, the first 1-2 finish in NASCAR for Penske Racing. And car owner Roger Penske and driver Ryan Newman's first victory in the Daytona 500. His rookie season, he quickly picked up the nickname the Rocket, not just because he's a graduate engineer from Purdue, but because he won 6 poles in his rookie season, and for a while was winning the pole 1 out of every 4 qualifying attempts, and that's remarkable.
And almost every time it was a track record. I mean, it seemed like every time he'd go somewhere and win a pole, it'd be like a new track record.
Now this car is locked into the top 35 because these points were transferred from that number 66 car of Haas Racing from 2008, a car and a team that finished in the top 35 in owner points.
Newman losing a little bit of speed there off turn 2.
He come off a turn a little bit higher than what I've seen some of the guys. Looked like he may have given up just a little bit right there. I think some of these guys may have been watching the telecast and they're trying to avoid the bump. See how he moved up a tad there? Not just right on eating up that yellow line.
He actually gained a spot or 2 through turn 3 and 4, gave one back. Now he keeps going back and forth, and it's still gaining coming down to the start finish line. Remember, this is a Hendrick engine package in this car, and he's second quickest at a 47.92. We have a car at a 91, one at a 92, one at a 93, and one at a 94 right now.
And then a 96. But he did exactly what I've been wondering if anybody. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want the guy down there to say, oh, well, you was heard it on television. But he went above those bumps that have been slowing guys down, I'm telling you.
Now, for all of Newman's pole-winning prowess, his best Daytona 500 time trial was 23rd last year, and now he is second to Mark Martin.
Gets in nice and low right there like you would want to. But see, he's not right down on the yellow line, just up enough to where he's missing, right in there particularly, where he's missing those big dips in the racetrack.
Now, Stewart-Haas uses Hendrick engines and Hendrick chassis, but they hang their own bodies and prepare these cars in their shop in Kannapolis, North Carolina.
That's a good run, though, for that 39 car.
Really is.
39 was Newman's number during his open-wheel USAC days. And it was available. That's what he chose to run this year.
And, you know, we talk about Hendrick engines, Hendrick cars. I don't think we can underestimate the crew chief and the crew that's working on that car. Tony Gibson and a lot of the guys that came over from DEI last year that worked on that 8 car with Mark Martin and Eric Almirola. That's the crew on that 39 car. And that's something I think that Tony Stewart has done such a great job. He has really saturated and pollinated Stewart-Haas Racing with a lot of good people within the sport.
Said he learned that from Joe Gibbs. Coach told him, hire good people and empower them to do what they do best. Jamie McMurray